gentlemen, welcome to Crapper's Delight. I'm your host, Boy.
And I'm Jay.
This is Crapper's Delight, where our yanking keeps you thanking.
Oh, that's right.
That was a fucking good one right there. Fucking shit. Okay, well, speaking of yanking, Yankee doodly doos. Our topic of today is yanking that chain.
Oh, I thought it was about yanking teeth.
Oh,
no.
Is it?
yanking that chain.
Yanking, you could say cranking, you could say fucking janking, fucking
right.
janking your junk.
That's
fucking,
right.
I don't know.
Wakey, hands off, snakey.
Oh, fucking, let's hands on snakey. What are you talking about, man? I need a morning crank, a fucking afternoon crank, a fucking evening crank. Oh,
so for those of you that do not know what the hell we're talking about, because we're so out there, we're talking about jerking off.
Yes.
We're talking about that the man pleasure action.
Yeah, sure. Pleasing yourself, because you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you only got one yourself.
Yeah. You got to be happy with yourself. You know, if you can't make yourself happy, who can you make happy?
No, exactly. That's it. Okay, let's just jump right in and start off.
Let's do it.
Do you remember your first time?
First time jerking off? To be honest, no. I don't remember the first time, but I remember one of the times that I did, and I was just shocked at the end result because I was like, "Oh, what is this?" Like I never knew, like stuff would come out. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like I think I just patted it or rubbed it just for the sake of doing it, and then something came out. I'm like, it's like. Am I bleeding?
Oh, what is that? It's. I remember the first time, that I ejaculated. It was like I was like it's so warm. It's so it's so like it's hot. Like so why is it hot? It's hot, right? Like I thought lava was coming out of my dick. You know what I mean? But I remember like as a kid. I'd hear about you're jerking off and stuff like that, and then
you jerk off,
you come. Yeah. I was like, I never I was jerking it and nothing was coming out. Like there was it was just playing around with your dick. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. Exactly.
I remember as a kid, the motion for jerking off is like this, right? I was like doing like this kind of. I was like,
holy shit, you're doing a handmade fleshlight, bro. That's what
I'm doing the little squid fucking Squidward fucking holy shit, man.
Oh, man. For me, it was just holding the sides like the skin and just like going like that, rubbing it up and down.
Rating?
Yeah. Just holding the skin and rubbing it up and down.
Oh man, what a bunch of fucking novices, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we're seasoned vets of this shit, baby. We fucking,
I'm a two pumper, man. Just fucking fucking done, dude.
Bing bang.
I got shit to do, man. I'm busy, yo. I got shit to do.
Okay. Yeah. Since we're kind of like alluding to this topic, like, are you a lotion guy? Are you like a Vaseline guy? Are you like, like an oil, tantric oil, or like, are you raw dogging it like all?
To be honest, man, like
skin to skin.
Since I was little, just raw. Like it's just like the way I shave. Like I just do it raw. I don't add any lube. No fucking nothing. Yeah, dude.
That's fucking crazy. Dude,
I remember in my younger days, dude, like when I was like in my teens, and that was like the thing, like, during the summer, parents leave, they go to work, and you're like, oh shit, I got the house to myself. Like, and going to town, dude. I had so many blisters on my fucking shit, and I was just like, oh, it fucking hurts, but I got to, and I just like keep going. Nobody's home. This is the perfect time.
It hurts, but it feels great.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you come, the cum like comes on the side. You're like, it stings.
Fuck, man. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. Like, I think that's fucking. It's so crazy to me. Like, I can do it.
Yeah.
I just don't like doing it. Like raw. Like fuck, man. I need like some kind of like lubrication or like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fucking do one of those. I don't know, man.
I think
like,
it's just less mess, I guess, for me, the way I look at it. You know?
I guess, but fuck, it's also like I don't know, man. The blisters and shit, like
I
or
have
like
lots of blisters.
The chafing, or like fuck, dude. Like that's fucking
like,
crazy.
Again, when I was younger, when I was in my teens, like fucking, it turned out ashy, bro. Like the fucking sides of my fucking dick, they're just fucking ashy, just
like flaky and shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, have you ever had a dick flake? Have you ever had dick flake? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like you like kind of scratch it or whatever, and like it starts getting like fucking real fucking flaky and like. I don't know. I don't know
not
if that's
flakes,
like,
but just like my skin because of the burning, because of the friction.
Yeah, like you know, like what I mean is like dead skin cells. Like you could dust your dick, like, you know, it's like fucking like shit's coming up, flying off of it. Like there are times where like I'll be scratching my dick. I know this is off topic. It's supposed to be about jerking off, but like I'll be scratching my dick at the toilet. Like you know, I'm taking a shit. And I'm just kind of like okay. Give a little 1-2 little right, and then I look in the toilet and it looks like
someone like this, someone like this with their hair like that.
It's like white, and like you see all these like dust particles, and like I'm like, that shit all came off my dick. Like holy, what the fuck? Like it's weird, man. Like I thought it was just like scratching, like. Yeah, it just goes to show you like how much stuff, even when you just regularly scratch, how much stuff comes off, right?
Do you think you might have like eczema down there?
Oh yeah, for sure I do.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah, because maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's where it's coming from. No,
I definitely have some on my bowels. But that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day.
So you lube it up then, right? You lube it up. You use lotion and like, or do you use like a natural water based type lubricant? Or
I've tried all. Yeah, but I find that the lotion's the nicest. Yeah, it's just the consistency is like more silkier. Like I feel like oil is too viscous. It's too like, you know, like
slippery.
It's slippery, but there's no like it's like it's very thin. Yeah. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. So like you don't like it's not silky. Sure. If that makes sense. Yeah. And then Vaseline is just like goopy, like thick. Yeah. Like thick and like oily and goop, and like it's not as fun of an experience. Yeah. And then like raw dogging is just like fuck. It's just, you know what? Raw dogging is okay. Yeah. If you could produce like a lot of like pre-cum, or like, you know what I mean, like or like, you know, there's like the juices are flowing. Like if not,
yeah, exactly.
You just vibrating your dick.
Exactly.
It's
like the Flash.
You're basically just shifting the skin up and down, like, you know what I mean, like you're holding it, gripping it. Like it's like a sleeve. It's like a sleeve rubbing.
It's fucking like the Flash going back in time. Fucking. So here's a question then: can you like jerk off while standing up, or does it have to be in a certain position? Like, do you need to be sitting? Do you need to be laying down? Like, do you have is there like a way? Like, can you do it in any position? I should say first.
I can. Yeah. I can do it standing up, but I hate it. It's fucking. It's like terrible. Like it's like
so weird.
The worst feeling. Like if I feel like I have to, even when I do, I have to like be fucking spread legged, like, you know, horse stance, kind of you know what I mean? Like kind of like in the position where you're like kind of like about to like have sex, you know what I mean? Like you have to be like kind of like arched back, kind of like, you know. Otherwise, it's like, I don't know. Like, if you're just standing straight up, just like
arched back,
rigid,
like,
you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Look back. Michelle's standing behind me. What are you doing? Why are you looking back at me?
Can you pass the fucking loofah?
Nothing. No, but okay, so like, yeah, I can. Yeah. It's not the greatest. It's kind of like, it's like not. It's a terrible experience, man. Like I'd rather be lying down or like
Yeah, exactly.
seated. Like
Yeah.
I don't like. Are you a seated kind of guy or like lying down?
No, I can only do it lying down, man. I can't do it any other way because it just feels weird. Like standing up, I can't. I lose focus. Right, just because I'm standing there, and I'm like,
I feel like too, like there's like a little bit of like physiology. Like I can imagine like the blood pressure being like dropping down to your, you know what I mean? Like your legs would require more blood and the pumping, whatever. I don't know. Like,
I think it's just mentally in my mind. It's like, because it's like I can almost like be outside of my body and just looking down at myself, just like you said, like,
hunched over. Sorry, like when I say arched back, I don't mean like this way. I mean this way. I mean like
you were doing it though. You're imitating it. You're doing this.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking. I meant hunched.
Hunchback.
But
again, but even
that's where I get fucked in the butt.
But even hunchback, you know, like
pegging me.
Exactly.
She'd give me the old reach around.
But even like hunchback, you know, like it's like I don't know. For some reason, in my mind, it's like my body or my soul. My soul escapes my body, and I'm looking down at myself, and it's just, it's just fucking
get your hands off yourself, man.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like it's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. But I could do it seated. Seated is okay, because then like, so like, there's like the whole thing about like being in front of the computer, right? Like you can't. Like you can't. Well, I mean, now you can bring a laptop to bed, but even that's like fucked up. Like, like you know what I mean. Like, if the screen is just like there, and you're in your chair, then it's like okay, like it's like it makes a little bit more sense, right?
Yeah.
To me, but like, yeah, I can do it.
I'm doing it right now. You can't even tell. Yeah, exactly. You see the arm just shaking.
What are you talking about, Jay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's sitting down. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why is it looking like you're vibrating so fast? Like I'm looking at your picture in like on the computer screen. I'm like, why is he? How is he vibrating so fast, man? It's so fast, man. Shit.
It's short strokes. That's why it's not. I don't have that long stroke. Just very quick.
I tell you, man, you're gonna look back at the video. You're like, yo, that's fucking fast. He really is like a flash, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so what is your like? Okay, so if you're a liar downer, like what's your favorite medium for jerking off? Like what's your are you a phone guy for porn, or like are you like, you know, a laptop, or are you like a tablet, or like?
So if no one's home, I just use the TV because we have a TV in our room. So I'll use the TV.
Okay.
If there's people home, like back in the day, like when I was like living at my parents and stuff, I would use a laptop. It would be a laptop, or because we didn't have phones and shit back then.
Balance it right here.
Your chest is like so hot. It's like so hot. It's like, I gotta come quick. It's so hot.
It's like this. And you're holding it. It. Oh yeah. And then you get it on the back of the fucking. you shoot it on the back of the fucking.
Or shoots over it and lands on your keyboard.
Oh, you bring it to fucking geek squad and the fucking.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. Honey got into it. I don't know.
I didn't know honey came in cum color.
Exactly. You gotta rewind. You're like this. Yeah. Rewind the fucking thing.
Yeah, the trouble with like the TV is like Michelle has caught me like because I haven't like she looks at the fucking history like like it's funny because like the history. I didn't know there was fucking history buttons.
I should have told you.
The way that okay, you know how our like our IPTV works, right? It's like the way that Michelle scrolls through it. She presses the button, so the history comes up first. Then she's like, "What have you been watching? Like fucking Hustler, fucking you know what I mean? Like Hustler TV, Playboy, like
exactly."
And then she's like, "Why did you go to like so many?" And I'm like,
"Cause there's nothing good."
Exactly. I couldn't find one that I like, man. Like you gotta fucking. And that's the thing about like porn like on TV is that. You're subject to like what they put on.
Exactly.
It's curated for you. And
exactly.
Sometimes it ain't good. Sometimes it's like I don't want to look at this right now.
Exactly.
Like it's like or it's like a fucking dick shot and you can't fast forward it, right? It's like fuck. It's like,
exactly.
Or it's not a dick shot and you're not ready yet.
It's different. It's different from like it's different from like going to like the portals, like the websites. Because you can pick and choose, like what you want to see or whatever, right? Whereas like the ones on live TV, it's just like you have to like endure the whole thing or like fucking or skip it, just skip to the next.
Or you're just going through the channel after channel after channel. And then like the IPTV subscription that I got is like there's a fucking 1,000 fucking porn channels, man. There's porn on live, there's pre-recorded, there is like I was like
so much.
This is too much, man. Like man,
you're all shriveled up. You're shriveled up. I'm just going off. Come Monday, you're all like a prune. You're like, I got it.
When you're kind of limboing in it, like you're just like you're like I'm jerking it just enough to keep it hard.
Exactly, just to keep it going because I need to see something soon.
I don't want to waste this one. I gotta fucking find something good to finish it.
Yeah, dude, I've seen that. Man.
Yeah,
that's fucking hilarious, man. So if I can speaking of the missus, so other than that, has she ever caught you any other time? Like in the act, let's say?
She hasn't caught me.
Yeah.
But I fucking I was and I fucking did
that. You just pretend you're sleeping, but you got a fucking boner just sticking up. Your dick's just sticking up for the blanket.
No. So it was like a time where like I didn't I couldn't sleep, and you know how like jerking off is like it helps to put you to sleep sometimes.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're not sleepy, it'll make you sleepy, right? So she was like already like fast asleep, like fucking Snorville, it was so like I shouldn't be putting her shit out there, but like whatever, like she was snoring loud and it was interrupting my sleep. I couldn't doze off, right?
And but so you thought she was like deep sleep, right? Because she's snoring, so it's like she's fucking knocked out.
And I don't want to wake her up, to have some hanky panky.
Yeah, exactly. To help you go to sleep, right? Because then after that, she might be up after, like, I'm a fucking awake.
Exactly.
Now, Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna fucking jerk it, right? So like I go on my fucking phone, and, let me just.
You put your shirt underneath his chin like this.
Oh, yeah, I did. It was like a bunch of that, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like this, and then all I heard is like she kind of snapped out of her sleep. She's like snoring like, right, and then she's like, "What is that?" And then I as soon as that happened, I was like this. And like the phone went right on my chest, like it's like bright. It's like,
oh my god!
And she's like, I can feel the bed vibrating. I'm like, I know what the fuck you're doing. I'm like, you're pretending to sleep right now. Just like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's like, and then she's like, what? Like I don't care if you jerk. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? I don't care if you jerking off. What the fuck does the matter with you?
Yeah, dude.
Why are you hiding it? It's like worse that you're hiding. And now she's like, I want to see what's on the fucking screen. I was like, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's how me too. That's how me too. That's why it's so fucking funny, man. Same thing. She's like fucking snoring, and I'm like, oh, she's fucking knocked out. And like if I wake her up, sometimes she's like, she gets mad. She's like, oh, I'm trying to sleep. I have a busy day tomorrow or something. Or I finally get to go to sleep or whatever. So I'm like, fuck it. So same thing, man. Fucking pull out the phone, just fucking start looking for something, find something I like. Then like every time I'm like moving to pull down my pants, I'm like doing like a movement, like, and then it finally comes down. I'm like, all right, sick. Pull up the shirt, start doing this, and then all of a sudden I just hear her like this, and then I'm like, and then I look beside me like this, and she's staring right at me like this.
Just like you see the eyes at night, like you're like.
And she just gives me some cut eye and just fucking like turns the other side. Yeah. And it's like, come on, man. Like, trying to do you a favor here.
Did you put your dick down? Did you let go of the
dick? Dude, because I ruined it. Like I'm just like, fuck, man. I can't do it anymore.
Instant soft, man.
Exactly.
Soft.
Instant soft.
Oh, man.
There's another time. There's another time where like I'm like, fuck, man, like she's home or whatever, and I'm like, fuck, I got this fucking thing, I gotta take care of this, and it's daytime, so it's like it's weird if I'm in bed because I hardly ever lay in bed when it's daytime, so I'm like, fuck this, I gotta go somewhere, so I fucking just ran to the washroom. I gotta take a shit, and I just fucking went to the washroom and I just sat there, and then fucking I just pull up some fucking thing on the phone and just start going to town, and I'm just going at it. All of a sudden the door opens wide and I'm just like,
It's such a weird feeling because like it's like your wife, right? She's not gonna care, right?
Yeah, exactly.
She might care a little bit, but it's like not you. The person you should not be embarrassed at all because she's seen your dick. She sees the size of it. She's she knows like. You know what I mean? She knows that you jerk off. Yeah. She's seen the fucking dirty, like the hard t-shirts or whatever you used to wipe. Like
the hard t-shirts, the cardboard shirts.
Cardboard shirts. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? But it's still, there's an embarrassment of it. Like, I'm in trouble. You know what I mean?
Because that's the thing. So like all throughout, like since we were born and like when we started doing this, it was always it's a hiding thing, like it's a solo thing. You have to do it by yourself. Don't get caught by your parents or by your siblings or anyone, because like that's fucking weird and embarrassing. So you gotta fucking sneak around. So that's like the whole fucking thing. And then now you're in a relationship, you're married, whatever, and then fucking they catch you doing it. It's just like an awkward, like, this used to be just me. Like now you're there looking at me, and like it's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Like. Funny thing is like one of my buddies told me about him catching his son jerking off. It was like one of those things where I don't want to get too deep into the story, but like he basically like he had the covers, like he goes into the room real quick, right? Like didn't knocked as he opened the door, and then like he's seen his son like
the shuck move
like right, and then he's like come downstairs to eat, and then he goes outside. He goes to his wife, yeah, I think I just caught him pulling it. He's like,
that's the worst, dude.
Funny. It's so funny. When he was telling the more of the details were fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's not my story to tell.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, but, like going back to like the wives and stuff, or like getting caught in general, it's like I don't know, man. Like, has she ever like known? Like, I knew. Like, I know you told the other story of like, yeah, I knew or whatever. Like, has she ever like known without like physically feeling you, or you know what I mean? Like, did she ever have any like, so like, okay, so what happened to me was that freaking I just finished, and I thought I cleaned up pretty damn well. And then and then I'm coming out of the room or whatever, and she's like, you jerked off. And I'm like, what? Like, what? How did you know? And she's like, I can smell you. She's like, I can smell it. I know what it smells like. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no fucking way, man. And she's like, yeah, like I know. And I was like, fuck, she's right.
You know what it is? it's because you're fingering your butt and she smelled the shit on your face. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's the only way I can come. That's the only way.
Ooh. No, but she probably smells like that, like that bleachy kind of like bleachy cum smell.
But I didn't think it's that. Yeah, but I never knew it was that strong. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Or maybe she smells the musk in the room. Because people have told me that they're like they can smell sex. They can smell sex. It smells like musk.
Yeah,
musk, or like there must be pheromones and shit like that. But I don't notice it. Like I don't.
When I hear that, when I hear people use that term, like it smells like sex, I always assumed it's because of the girl. Right, because the girl has her juices or whatever, right? Yeah. And sometimes, again, I'm not saying like all women, well, maybe most, but they have like a smell, right? There's like a scent to them, right? And when you do that stuff, when you do the action, you can smell it. So I always assumed that's what people meant when there's like it smells like sex.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but I'm sure there's I'm sure like when you're fucking like when you're jerking off, like there's pheromones, right? Yeah. Like in the air from like that you produce. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Like it's something we should probably like like before like someone's in the comments gonna be like, you idiots, it's called blah blah blah. Yeah. Anyways, but
a real
like,
doctor. Yeah.
These are things we gotta debunk.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your preferred cleanup like? How do you clean like what's your preferred cleanup? Like are you a tissue guy or like
like how do I clean up after?
Yeah, is there like
so if I'm lying down, like normally what I do is I grab my underwear, wipe it, and then fucking throw it in the pile. Right. And then this ties into a previous episode. So if anyone's been watching the show, my stories about being commando. And this is how you end up the commando. Time to get some groceries.
Hey, I gotta handle something before I go out.
I gotta take care of this real quick. And that's how we become commando.
Joe finds the underwear in the thing. It's like fucking hard as a rock, holding up horizontally like a pizza pie. Fucking like, what's wrong with your underwear, Jay?
She's like,
I know what you're doing.
She's like, why is this black Bristol board crumpled up in the corner? That's my underwear.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like I use my underwear and I fucking wipe it down and throw it, right? So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's how she knows too, right?
Exactly. Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
she's not wearing underwear. He fucking jerked off again. Right? Like Michelle fucking caught me because like she caught me once because of there's tissue. Like I use tissues, right? Like I use Kleenex. So she had just changed the garbage, like the liner for the garbage, like plastic bag. She's like, "You jerked off, didn't you?" And she's like, "I was like, yeah. How the fuck did you know?" Like, this fucking like I thought it was fucking slick too. I was like, okay, I cleaned up. You know what I mean? I fucking made the bed all nice again. I erased my body print off the bed. That's what you got to do. That's one of the cleanup things. Is like
that's true.
You have to pull the covers to like. Because otherwise they'll see that you're like, and also put the lotion away. Like,
well, I don't use lotion, bro. Just maybe the blood stains. That's how she knows. She's like, look at this blood. You were jerking off.
I smell pennies. Exactly. You were either fucking someone on their period or you're jerking off your blistered dick.
Look at all your dick skin all over the bed.
But yeah, so she found like the tissues in the thing, and she's like, "You've been jerking off. I know it. I used to use my fucking t-shirt, man. I used to use my t-shirt to
just wipe your belly or something.
And she's like, "Can you stop doing that? Like, I wash my clothes with your fucking clothes." I'm like, "Yeah, it's getting washed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cleaning everything, right? Like, you don't think you had some fucking weird shit on your fucking clothes from fucking the hospital? Like, come on, man.
Exactly,
like,
And not even that, because like she's never had like spillage from like her time of the month on her fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like, does she wash her underwears with all the other stuff? You know what I mean? Like, dude, yeah. That doesn't make sense. Dude.
All right, man, you're up for the outro,
I'm
buddy.
up, man. All right. Again, thank you everyone for watching or taking a listen. My name is Jay.
My name is Boy.
And this is Crapper's Delight. To perform a facial with care, make sure you don't get it in the hair.
Oh, man, yours are getting poetic, eh?
Just from the heart.
I gotta step my game up, man. I'm gonna fucking do a soliloquy or some shit. Or, I don't know.
Haiku.
Haiku, yes. 737.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening and watching.
Peace.
But dude, like fucking shaking. I can feel you shaking the bed. You need one of those Tempur-Pedic fucking beds, you know, the ones where on one side it doesn't shake and the other one, like where they put those bowling pins.
So we have something like that where it's like memory foam, right? It's all memory foam.
Yeah.
The problem is the bed that we have currently, it's like a spring mattress with a topper, with like a thick topper. So I thought the topper would dead in but the fucking springs on the bottom.
Yeah.
So I have to be dead still even when I fucking jerk off. It's like
on your side of the bed, it's like really like compressed. It's like really like because you're doing this the whole time. Shaking up and down.
It's like a jackhammer. The up and down motion on my side is way heavier. Way heavier.
It's like I feel it. I feel the shake.